Mike DeWine had been asked to come on Newsmax to respond to the video that I had posted yesterday of a resident's backyard stream and the just sheer amount of chemicals that was in this water. We basically we threw a rock in the water, and this big pool of chemicals that had just a really toxic smell came up off the bottom of the creek bed and essentially turned the stream into a rainbow. The video that you're seeing right there has now gotten 12 million views across all platforms, and that's in 16 hours. So, it's getting to the point where government officials do have to respond to this because it's really making them look bad, as it should. Because this is something that, they've been telling the residents here that, oh, the water's clean. We've burned out all the chemicals that were in the stream, and, everything should be fine. They were even talking the other day about kids playing in the water. I can't even imagine having my kids go within, 100 yards of this water. A lot of people won't even let their kids back into the town because of the water contamination. So having this video go out there, I'm really hoping that it's going to, maybe drive some action from them. But we'll see, because Mike DeWine came on there and again denied that there's any sort of issue. So one thing that a lot of people don't know is in this backyard where this stream is, the stream actually runs really close to the railroad tracks, and you can see very clearly where that water ran from the ditch, where this controlled burn was, or controlled burn, if that's what you want to call it. It runs almost straight into this stream. But I mean, you can go miles down the stream and you're going to get the same result. You're going to see the same amount of chemicals in the water, because we tested that as well. But digging that ditch didn't do anything to help. That's hardly a controlled release, because you just released it into the waterway. Why did it take 13 days for the EPA administrator to come in for one of the largest environmental disasters in modern American history, right? It's because they didn't want anything to do with these people. And these people knew that. They knew it. They thought because everybody was worried about the balloons and such last week. And a lot of them think that that was a big cover-up, that was a distraction anyway, and they do firmly believe that. But when it comes to how they're feeling right now, I think they feel that as soon as the media coverage goes away, that the federal government's going to go away as well. They think the federal government is just stalling, doing much of nothing. And they feel that way about Mike DeWine too, if I'm completely honest with you. They don't trust anything that comes out of that guy's mouth. Especially mad he didn't show up to the town hall the other day, and they're not able to ask him any questions either. This video is hopefully going to really force the government's hand and address this problem, because I think they were really hoping that nobody was going to see this right now, because there's no way in hell anybody was, from Norfolk Southern or the EPA or anybody knew that this was actually a problem, right? They've had to have been wading in this water at some point, at a minimum, just to put the booms up. So, but how come we didn't know about this until now? How come it took some Twitter reporter to go out there and figure it out by throwing a rock in the water? Nobody had seen this stuff before. I really, really sincerely hope that if we and believe that if we keep pushing on this, they're going to have to do something.
Wow.
Look at all that.
Look at it.
It's all in the bottom of the creek bed. Now look at it.